All right, we're right on time. It's set point for Swiatek, apparently. Okay. Set point for Gauff. As she serves to try and take this first set 6-1 against the very in-form, at least this week, in-form Sakkari. All right, Gauff serves. Oop. Gauff with a serve. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Uh-oh. Is that a first double fault of the day? No. Thank God. I thought it was us. Pegula's down a break in the third. What is going on? What are we doing? What is going on? All right, deuce. As Gauff forehand. Into the forehand of Sakkari. Gauff with a forehand again. Sakkari gets it back. Again to the forehand of Gauff. And Gauff hits it wide. And it's advantage Coco. Sorry, advantage Sakkari. First break point of the day. Second break point of the day. First game that Coco's been in trouble. All right, advantage Sakkari. To get back that break, one of the breaks. As Coco faults again, second serve. Serve is a double fault again. Back-to-back double faults gives the break back. Okay. If Sakkari comes back, it'll be a huge Swiatek moment. She was down 4-love down in the previous game. Cam curse? What? I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. What are you talking about, Cam curse? I didn't do anything. I had nothing to do with it. All right, 5-2, Gauff with... Still with a break, but things just got a little bit tougher. Slightly tougher, not really. Like, a tiny bit harder. She could still break here, and it wouldn't even matter if she got broken. All right. All right. 5-2. Okay. Gauff's toss is always too far forward or behind. Yeah. And look, let's be fair. She was serving in the sun. All right, Sakkari forehand. Gauff gets it back with a pass, but it's wide. 15-love. She was serving with the sun in her eyes, so we got to give her a little bit of slack for that. Now 15-love. Backhand return from Gauff into the backhand of Sakkari, but Sakkari pushes it wide. 15-all. Do I attend the Australian Open? Nah. I just don't get the time to go. Like, it's a whole day if I go. It takes a day. It's a whole day of going in and doing stuff. Forehand winner there from Sakkari, 30-15. And I've been to the Australian Open, luckily, because I've lived so close to it. I've been there a few times, so so I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. Because I'm not really into like all the extra activities that they involve now. I'm not really, I'm always there to watch the tennis, 4-15. Like, they've got a lot of these extra things like bands playing and stuff, but that's to get people that don't like tennis. That's for the people that don't watch tennis. They go and do that because they don't want to watch the tennis. All these activities and stuff where they do like, they give away, free makeup and, beer gardens and stuff. So, yeah. So, I'll go again when, in the future, but I'm not going this year. Yeah. 40-30. Going to a tennis tournament when you don't like tennis is funny. Yeah, last year there was this really funny video of somebody interviewing, or not interviewing, but like asking people who they thought was going to win the Australian Open. And the amount of people that responded, "I don't watch tennis," as they walked into the tennis, like it was shocking. So there's a lot of you don't even call them casual fans because they're not even fans of tennis. They're there just to have a drink and hang out with friends. They're there to to do something. It's got nothing to do with the sport. So, but the money goes to the players. So even if you go there to drink a beer, Sakkari gets the game 5-3. Like, if you go into the tennis and you don't give a shit about the tennis, your ticket money still goes to the tournament. So it doesn't matter why you're there. And that's why there's $4 million in prize money this year, because they get all these non-tennis fans spending all their money on an event that they don't want to watch the sport for. When I say drinking money, that's just one. I mean, people go there for music, and I'm sure they go there for other entertainment as well. It would be interesting, though, if they didn't serve beer at the Australian Open, how many people would go? If it was a dry event, how many people would be there? It would definitely affect them, the tournament, for sure. All right, love 15. By the way, we joined this match at a perfect moment because Sakkari was getting destroyed. She was down 5-1, and she didn't even look like getting... she was down 5-love. Didn't even look like getting a game, and now she's got 3 in a row. 15-0. All right, serve again. Oh, sorry, good serve again by Gauff, 30-15. All right, serve again as we get a backhand into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Sakkari to the forehand of Gauff as Sakkari backhand again. There's a moon ball. Gauff with a forehand as Sakkari cross-court forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. Sakkari backhand. Goes into the backhand of Gauff. As Sakkari backhand again to the backhand of Gauff. Sakkari with a forehand down the middle. Gauff gets it back. As Sakkari slices it into the forehand of Gauff. Sakkari's right there with a forehand in the net. 40-15. Coco's got set points. Jones is up 2-love already. Let's go. I mean, we should have watched Pegula Kalinskaya. If we're going to be real honest. That is the match. 40-15. Serve. There's a fault by Coco. Second serve. Towsend's down 1-5. As Gauff serves into the forehand of Sakkari. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Sakkari backhand, cross court. Gauff gets it. Sakkari with another backhand. Down the line. Gauff with the forehand goes in the net. It's 40-30. Yeah, that's a shock. Towsend's having that's a tough one. 40-30. Serving to the backhand of Sakkari. Return goes long. There it is. Gauff gets a set. 6-3. It's a little longer than she thought. It was up 5-love and then gets it done. Sakkari clawing back though. Oh, Pegula just broke back. There you go. 4-0. Nice. All right, 6-3. First set. First sets. Ugh. All right. Cool. First set, by the way, 16 errors from Sakkari, 12 errors by Gauff. A lot of errors by both. 4 double faults from Coco. But she did 2 of those at the very end of the set to give one of the breaks back. That was the only thing it cost her. But she was already up 5-1 at the time. So, all right. Okay. Six, 3. Yeah, Towsend's about to lose the first set. No matter what happens, USA winning it all this year, okay? All right, here we go. Sakkari to serve first. All right. 6-3 Coco. Into the forehand from Sakkari. Into the forehand of Gauff. Sakkari with a forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. As Sakkari forehand again. Gauff gets it back, but hits in net. 15-love. 15-love. Sakkari serves again. Serve into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand for Sakkari again. The backhand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 30-love. Love. Sakkari serves again. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Sakkari goes Cross court, the back into Gauff. Sakkari back in again as Gauff keeps going to the back into Sakkari. Gauff with a back in again. Sakkari gets it. Gauff back in again. Goes down the line. And long. And it's 40-love. Love. Sakkari can make a comeback here. I agree. I think Sakkari could make a comeback here. As the return goes to the forehand to Sakkari. Forehand from Gauff. To the forehand to Sakkari. Gauff with the backhand cross court. Winner. 40-15. All right. 40-15. As Sakkari holds with a good serve. All right. There's so much going on. Today's busy. Right now is very busy. There's a lot of things happening at the same time right now. I want to see USA Poland. Yeah, that'll be a semi-final. Yeah, today's right now is hectic. All right. One love, Sakkari. All right, as Gauff serves again. There's a bit of forehand from Coco down the line of the back into Sakkari. Back into from Gauff. Into the forehand of Sakkari as Gauff. Forehand down the line. Sakkari with the backhand cross court. Gauff gets it. Sakkari volley. In the net. 15-love. By the way, thank you, Goats Love Gold, for the 38 months. Appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around. Also, Pagula survives to go to 5-4 against Kalinskaya. All right, 15-love as Coco serves in the forehand of Sakkari. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Sakkari with a forehand cross court. Gauff gets it. Sakkari forehand again. Goes in the net. 30-love. 30-love. All right, 30-love. All right, forehand to forehand rally. As Gauff wins the point. It goes out by Sakkari, 40-love. Hubie's had 40 aces in 2 matches. Yeah, I know, right? Incredible. Things you love to see. Hubie Hurkacz, fit and serving aces. All right, Coco serves again. An ace out wide. Perfect timing. All right, Coco. Levels, 1-1. One all. Those erotic-esque numbers, yeah. Andy Hurkacz. 1 all. By the way, Chuck, what's Alcaraz's kit for the Australian Open? Do we know? What do I have to get for the wall? Okay. What's his outfit look like? It's all right. It's very 2005. It's very Nike sleeveless, like 2005, like Moya Nadal, early Nadal. Like that's what it has, that vibe. It's kind of got an early Nadal vibe, it's definitely got Rafa vibes. 2006 Rafa vibes I'm getting. Going with the sleeveless option. Sinner's probably wearing, brown. He's wearing yellow. It's like a yellow-brown. It's actually not bad. The day outfit's like a gold. It looks kind of fancy. Night outfit looks kind of like a smudge of brown after you pick up your dog's poop. It's I'm sure he'll look great. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm sure it's fine. Love 15. As we're back end down the line to the forehand of Gauff. Back end on the stretch from Gauff as Sakkari lets it bounce. He goes long. 15-all. Sure, it's fine. Everything will be fine. Sinner will look great. He'll look great. He'll look great. But yeah, Alcaraz has got like the green. Alcaraz's outfit definitely reminds me of of Nadal. Like that's a Rafa 2006 Rafa. Definitely Rafa. They've just used the designs from Rafa, and they've just used the leftover designs for Alcaraz, I reckon. 15-all. As that goes out by Sakkari on the backhand. 15-30 as Sakkari smacks the ball on the ground. She knows she is not playing the way she was playing in the first two matches. All right. As Sakkari says a fault, second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Gauff. Return to the forehand of Sakkari is Gauff. Again to the forehand of Sakkari, into that Gauff forehand. Down the line now to the backhand of Sakkari as they go backhand to backhand. And then Sakkari tries to hit one down the line on that side and misses it. And it's now 15-40. Coco for the break in the second. All right, 15-40. As we return from Gauff, goes long, 30-40. Pegula wins. Nice. Good win for Pegula. That's a tough matchup. All right. 30-40. As we're find out from Sakkari in the net. There's the Gauff break. 2-1. 2-1. Okay. A good win by Pegula. All right, chat. We have to make a decision. It's up to you. You're all here. So you are making the decision. You're making the decision. because you're the ones here. You are here. So if we watch, whichever one we watch, if anyone in there wasn't here and voted, then they weren't here, so they didn't get to vote. I'm not telling you what I want to watch because, to be honest, I think both are important. But they're very similar matchups. Fritz and Medvedev are probably outside contenders for the AO. Tsitsipas and Tiafoe are looking to get back in form because last year they both were very disappointing. So really, for me, it doesn't really matter to me. Both of them are great, great options. But it's you. It's you, the chat, who will decide. And it's 50-50. Well, come on, make a decision. Hey, what's up, Bradley? How you doing? Somebody's flipping between each one. All right, 15, love. If it's 50-50, I'm making a decision. I'm making the call if it's 50-50. All right, 15, love. It's Coco serves again. Medi Tiafoe more entertaining? Maybe. All right, 15-0. By the way, I don't think anybody is talking about the flags being back except for you. But I'm glad you're happy that the flags are back online. It really doesn't affect me very much, but I'm so happy that you're excited that the flags are showing up online or something. Personally, I'd rather the players be able to play these team events. That would be better. That would be great. Getting Medvedev playing in the United Cup and Sabalenka would be awesome. I would be more excited about that if that day comes. When the world decides that we're gonna not penalize the athletes, but it is what it is. We know why. It's been 4 years. We know why. It works in step. Yeah, fair enough. I got no idea. Maybe it's a glitch. I don't know. Anyways, 40-15. As Coco looks to go to 3-1. But Sakkari hits a backhand winner. It's 40-30. Uh, 40-30. All right, chat, you really don't want to watch Medvedev. Okay. Fine. Have it your way. All right, deuce. Yeah, let's not get political because that's boring. All right, double fault for Gauff. 6 double faults already. All right, we get to deuce. Cam, if you were a tennis player, do you think you'd beat Sinner or Alcaraz? No. I'm a tennis player. No. Is Perth a nice city? I don't know. I'm sure it's lovely. All right, Sakkari makes an error on the return advantage. Coco. As we're backhand now from Gauff on the stretch. Backhand for Sakkari down the line. Gauff with the forehand. Sakkari again with the forehand goes wide, and it's 3-1 Coco. All right, 3-1. All right, chat, last chance to get those votes. Last chance to get those votes. Three one. There's a backhand slice from Gauff. Sakkari backhand at the front of Gauff. Lob goes up. Sakkari backhand volley. Gauff gets there with a backhand cross-court winner. Great shot from Coco. Love 15. Ask them to go easy at the 1-point slam and you'll win $1 million. Yeah, I wasn't even invited, so. All right. Maybe I had to sign up and I missed the sign up. Could I beat Alcaraz or Sinner at 1 point? Yeah, if they double faulted. If I got lucky and shanked the return and it hit the tape and went in. I am interested in the 1-point slam. I do think it's a fascinating concept. I feel like $1 million is a lot of money, though, to like, because let's be real, the person who's going to win $1 million has already got $1 million. It's very unlikely that a normal human being is going to beat these super athletes, these superhuman freaks of nature. Very unlikely that a random person from the street is going to win $1 million. You're better off winning the lottery, trying to win the lottery, right? Yeah, you're going to beat Sinner and Alcaraz? Yeah, okay. Are they playing left-handed? Even you still would lose. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, there's like a 1 in a billion chance. Love 30, that goes wide by Gauff, 15-30. It's going to go to it's going to go to one of those, I mean, look, the 1-point slam is going to go to a professional tennis player. We're probably going to have a professional tennis player winning. But if you don't put $1 million up, then nobody would go, right? I mean, that's the incentive. That's why Sinner and Alcaraz are playing. They're playing because it's worth $1 million. Why wouldn't they play? That's why they play all those exhibitions as well, right? They're trying to cash in while the time is while the money's there. That's why they're playing a career on the weekend. They're not playing. They don't need ranking points, so they're playing for the exhibition of it all. They're playing to get paid. All right, 30-0. But we'll watch it. I am fascinated because there are like those. I think they did it last year. Didn't they do the 1-point slam last year? They did have like a like some of the professionals actually lost, and that was funny. But overall, all the professionals, most of them got through. Sakkari slice as Gauff comes to the net. Sakkari with the backhand winner. Oh, what a shot by Sakkari! Gauff nearly got the volley back, but Sakkari with a one-handed slice. Cross-court. I don't even know if that was it wasn't a winner. It was just a very tough volley for Gauff to get. What a pickup by Sakkari. That was a 30-0. She needed that. 40-30. Coco almost made the volley, by the way. I made it sound like Coco wasn't even close. She got there. But Sakkari with that one-handed swat. That's a great shot. $40-30. As Coco gets back onto deuce. Sakkari making another unforced error. All right, deuce. All right. Sakkari gets to advantage. All right. Sakkari gets the advantage as she comes in with a lovely volley and then puts away the second volley, which was a nice... It could have been a smash, but she hit a very nice high volley. Why can't we see footage of the match? Because I can't show it. It's illegal. Backhand rally. As Gauff goes to forehand to Sakkari. Forehand from Gauff. Sliced. Sakkari wins the point, though. Gauff puts it in the net. Gauff's got the set in the break, but Sakkari holds. All right. All right, so you want to watch Fritz versus Tsitsipas? What a dumb question to ask a chat that's watching Greece versus USA. I could have said that. I mean, look, I was happy to watch Medvedev, Tiafo, for the record, just so you all know. But we'll watch Tsitsipas versus versus Fritz. Fritz, Tsitsipas. Oh, no, look, it's like I said, they're both very good matches. All right. USA. Chat has spoken. Yeah, you want to watch Fritz Tsitsipas? We're watching Fritz Tsitsipas. We'll do it. We'll watch it. All right. All right. Here we go. 3-2. All Tsitsipas fans activated. Don't worry, though. We'll keep an eye on Medvedev. He is playing as well. And plus, this match is going 3 sets, so I don't know, this match is going to go 3. We all know that. We've watched tennis before. We know this match is going the distance. It's not going to be simple. All right, love 15. Forehand to forehand rally. As Gauff for the backhand. Goes in. 15-0. As we just serve again. And the forehand from Gauff cross court is a winner. 30-15. As Coco serves again. As we get an ace down the tee, 40-15. Tiafoe and Medvedev are just warming up, by the way. So that is all happening. 4-15. As the backhand goes into the backhand of Sakkari. Backhand of Gauff to the forehand of Sakkari. As Gauff forehand on the stretch. Sakkari goes down the line, but hits it wide. 4-2, Coco. Now, we're not watching Medvedev. The chat voted, and they wanted to watch Fritz. So we're watching Fritz Tsitsipas. The chat has spoken. All right. All right. Sakkari to serve. $15 By the way, Chad, if you haven't seen the incredible point yesterday that happened between Eala and Vekic, and also yours truly screaming at the top of his lungs, go check it out over on Instagram or TikTok. It's over there too. All right, forehand down the line. As Sakkari wins the point, 15. 30 love. $30 love. Shut up. Oof. Quiet. If you want to check it here, you can check it here. Follow us on socials. I do a bad job at talking about it, but yeah, follow us on Instagram and all the socials. All right, 30-15. As we just serve into the forehand of Gauff, but it's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. All right, 30 all. Is it a fold again from Sakkari? Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. Forehand from Sakkari. Again, the forehand of Gauff. Down the line to the backhand of Sakkari. Gauff. Another forehand. Into that Sakkari forehand. Gauff goes down the line with the forehand to the backhand of Sakkari. Into the backhand of Gauff. Sakkari backhand again. Gauff with the forehand cross court. Sakkari gets it. Gauff gets a forehand back. Sakkari goes down the line and hits it long though. 30-40 Coco. To take the double break and serve of the match and give the USA a lead. All right. 30-40. Serving to the forehand of Coco. Forehand from Sakkari down the line. Great winner. We get the deuce. All right, as we get a forehand out from Coco, she shanks it out. It's advantage Sakkari. All right, backhand return. Into the forehand of Sakkari. Backhand from Gauff. To the backhand of Sakkari, who hits it wide as she goes down the line. And we get to deuce. All right, back to deuce. As we get another serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Sakkari. Into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. Advantage Sakkari. Sakkari says a fault. Second serve. All right, backhand now to the forehand of Sakkari. Forehand now from Gauff. Sakkari gets it back. Forehand again from Gauff. The Sakkari slice. Drop shot. Gauff's going to get it with a backhand cross-court winner. Back to deuce. I thought Sakkari was going to wipe the floor with Gauff, what people were saying. I don't think wipe the floor. I don't know who was saying that, but I expected a little more from Sakkari in this one. I'm a little surprised she's not been more competitive. As Coco hits a winner, it's advantage Gauff. To get the double break and serve the match. All right, we get a fault from Sakkari. Second serve. As we get a return out of the backhand of Sakkari. Backhand out from Gauff. It's Sakkari into the backhand of Gauff again. Sakkari backhand again to the backhand of Gauff. Sakkari forehand cross court. Gauff with a slice. Sakkari another backhand cross court. Gauff gets it. Backhand Sakkari down the line in the net. There's a double break. 5-2 for Coco. All right, 5-2. She's going to serve for the match. Okay. 5-2. A lot of pressure on Tsitsipas in the next match if this keeps going this way. Sakkari needs a different racket. She was playing well yesterday. All right, see you later, Brent. Enjoy, Queso. I'd watch Queso too if I wasn't live. Now I'm watching Meat Canyon do art before he plays League of Legends. I'm watching Meat Canyon draw. My third monitor. All right, 5-2. Oh shit, England, another wicket. Who was it? Root! Root's gone! Bye-bye. Boland got Root. Nice. 3 for 117. All right. (5-2). Gauff serving for the match to give America the lead. Serving to the forward of Sakkari. 4 now in the net by Sakkari on the return, and it's 15-love. As Gauff serves again. Serving to the backhand as a fault, second serve. We already won the Ashes, but they play. It's not like like other sports where if it's a 5-match series and they win 3, it's over. They always play all 5 series, all 5 matches. So it's not like, hockey or football or any of that stuff where, basketball, where it's like it's a best of 7 and whoever wins 4, it's over. In cricket, it's a best of 5 series, but they play all 5 no matter what. But yeah, we did win the Ashes. It's just whether or not we won it 3-2 or 4-1. And we want to win it 4-1 because we're that much. We are better than England. We're that much better. We need to be 4-1. 3-2 makes it sound like it was close, and it's not been close. 4-1 is correct. As that goes out by Gauff, yeah. It's weird, but it's also because like people pay to watch the 4th and 5th matches way in advance, so that's why. Anyway, it's 30-15. But like, even though the series is over, technically, it's still very heated. Like, people still want to win every match. Like, it's still relevant. Back into backhand rally. Sakkari goes wide. Gauff with the match point, 40-15. She has been much, much better, Coco Gauff, in this quarterfinal. She had a great start to the tournament. She played a shocking match in the second match of the tournament. And now she's played maybe a bit in between. Sakkari's given her a lot of free points, but Gauff has played a little bit better as Sakkari hits it back, and it goes long, and there it is. Coco wins 6-3, 6-2, and she is through to the... Well, she gives the USA a lead, and now they're only 1 win away to take a semi-final of the United Cup. But good solid win after what was kind of a disappointing match against Monero the other day. All right, by the way, Tiafoe and Medvedev 2-1, starting their match. All right, let's go watch the second part of this tie with Fritz versus Tsitsipas. Both players kind of need to win. It seems like they both need to win. I'll send you the link so you can jump on over there and we'll be back in a second. I'll go get my tea and then we'll come back. But good win by Coco. Good steadying win. Now, by the way, the USA, if they do win this tie, will take on the winner of Poland and Australia. So that'll be on Saturday. So the winner of this gets a couple of days off. They do have to travel tomorrow, though. So they do have to travel across the country, literally across the country. But we'll be back soon. Coco wins 3-2 against Sakkari.